Hi all, I thought I'd jump on here real quick and just share some information with you. Probably many of you have heard about the NAR settlement, National Association of Realtors. It's been all over the news. There's been a lot of talk about that there's no longer compensation between agents and sellers don't have to pay compensation anymore and all this kind of stuff. And that's just a lot of changes going on. So a couple things that I want to share and make sure everybody kind of understands. So I'm just going to go over a couple quick points. One of the big major changes with this new settlement is that no longer will we be able to have in our local MLS, the multiple listing service, the compensation that a seller is offering to a buyer's agent, right? So compensation we must advertise it as being negotiable. It's always been negotiable. It's set by the independent brokers, right? The agents themselves. There's no standard commission, anything like that. So what it means in this particular situation, so when you go to buy a house, you're going to work with a buyer's agent, a realtor who's going to represent you throughout the transaction. You're going to enter into an agreement with that buyer's agent that outlines their fee for service. I don't know about you all, but I don't get paid. I don't work for free. I'm definitely expecting to get paid, right? So you're going to work out your agreement with your realtor, and they're going to work with you through the transaction. On the selling side, the seller is going to have a listing agreement with the firm that they're selling the home with. The seller can choose to offer compensation or not. They can decide to offer 3%, 1%, 2%, no percent. It's totally up to the seller. I have opinions about what's a good route to take there, but that's a whole nother video that we could go into. So that's sort of a big major change. Another big change going on is really on the buy side. So buyers, we've always had to have a buyer agency agreement in North Carolina, but we could take buyers out to multiple homes and show them those properties without having a signed agreement, as long as we had an agreement in place before we submitted an offer on their behalf. Starting tomorrow here in Canopy MLS and August 17th nationwide, every buyer is going to have to sign some kind of agreement. Might be non-exclusive, could be exclusive, could be limited to a certain number of days or just a single property, but you're going to have to sign an agreement with a buyer's agent in order to get your foot in the door of a house. If an agent is opening a door for you and you don't have a signed agreement with them, that is not okay, and that is against these new rules that are a part of the settlement. So what that means is you can still go to open houses. The agents that are there at the open house represent the seller, not the buyer, so you can still wander around the house, check it out, enjoy yourself. No need to sign anything. Probably have to sign in just so they know that you are on the property, that kind of thing. But so those are the big major changes. If you're watching this video and you're looking at it through my local Loop newsletter that I just sent out, there's two documents down below. You can click to learn more. There's one for sellers, one for buyers. So I hope this kind of answer some questions. I wanted to jump on here because I think it's kind of important, and it's a big shift in the industry. The media, there's been reports, there's no more commission. That's not true. So you know how the media is. All that gets hyped up. But if you've got specific questions, or if I can help you understand what these changes mean as far as working with a realtor, reach out. I'm happy to answer the questions. Had an appointment last night. Went really well with some folks who had some fair questions about listing a home and whether they should pay compensation. So hit me up, ask your questions, I'll help you out.